right. It says that we're live. We're in front of City Hall right now. I'm here with Leslie Redmond, NAACP president. We haven't been active. I haven't on Facebook this morning. I got 2 hours of sleep, and then I came to City Hall for a meeting with Chief Arredondo and several other black leaders in the city of Minneapolis, along with Mayor Jacob Fry. So right now, we are standing, we of course expressed our outrage and our concern. The FBI came in and the BCA, we gave them a piece of our minds in terms of how they normally conduct investigations. And my hope, I just don't have a lot of hope and faith in the system because of what they've done to us over and over again. Right. And I had to be honest with them about that. But right now, we're in front of City Hall, and the chief is about to do a press conference to talk about this case, because the last thing that the public heard from Minneapolis Police Department was a bogus press conference that happened in the middle of the night with a false narrative. So we want them to correct that narrative, and we want them to take action, and we want them to do something now. So that's why we're here. I want to give Leslie a chance to say something before the press conference begins, before my phone dies. I'm sorry in advance if it dies. But Leslie, why are you out here, sis?
I'm out here because we are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Enough is enough. Yesterday we saw a black man lynched. We saw a murder. And that could have been any of us. That could have been any of our kids, any of our brothers, any of our sisters. And we have to keep fighting. And so I'm out here to get justice. And I'll be out there at the protest at 5 p.m. to march.
Yeah, so some people are going to march physically. Some people are going to drive in their cars. Some people stay at home and watch virtually. King Demetrius will be going live along with Unicorn Riot. So it's up to you, depending on your personal situation, what makes the most sense for you. But we have to do something. We can't just stay at home and act like this didn't happen. We're fed up with what's been going on in the city of Minneapolis. I'm thankful for everybody who has kept showing up at protests, kept demonstrating, kept organizing, kept using your voices. It's moments like these when we see why it's important to persevere. So I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can kind of see who's out here, primarily from the black community, waiting for the press conference. So I'm just gonna flip the camera real quick. So you can see it's a lot of mostly black men and black leaders, some black women here in front of City Hall. You see that the media is set up waiting for Chief Arredondo to address folks about this egregious incident. I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't go back to sleep last night. After I saw that video, I felt absolutely sick to my stomach. I still feel off balance, right? Because we just watched a man die right in front of our eyes, and he didn't have to die. Right. And to see the callousness with which they acted, and the fact that not only did you have officers being sadistic as this man is begging for his life, you had other officers standing there watching it. Right. It's just, see, this is exactly why NWA came out with their song in the early 1990s, F the Police. Yeah. This is why. This type of stuff that we have to go through in the black community. It's absolutely unacceptable. How many times do we have to beg for justice, for people to listen to us and treat us like our lives matter? We're just fed up. So we're going to keep advocating, keep agitating, keep marching, keep pushing for policy changes, encouraging people who are genuine and conscious to run for elected office. I want to see conscious people of color in there, because not all, what we say, not all skin folk and kin folk. Let's keep it all the way real, because there's some people of color who are in office who are rubber stamping this BS, just like many of our white politicians are doing. And I'm just fed up with y'all too. So it's the bottom line. We need change. We need it now. Pray for us, because we're going to be out there starting out in front of Cup Foods near 37th and Chicago, beginning at 5. There's plans potentially for it to rain. So prepare for that, because we're going to move forward, rain or shine. So come prepared if you're going to be a part of the protest. We've gotten all kind of messages in our Racial Justice Network inbox. People saying, oh, can you do it tomorrow? Can you make it a car parade? Can you do this and that? I know y'all mean well, but just trust that we know what we're doing. We're going to do the best that we can. There's a lot of very experienced organizers who are a part of this. We're going to do our best to practice social distancing. The city told us earlier today they're going to help us get some additional masks for people. But if you have masks, bring your own masks. Bring sanitizer if you have it. And just take precautions. It's not the time to be careless because we're out here marching, right? We know COVID-19 is still a very real threat. But here's the sad part. While we're in the midst of a global pandemic, struggling to stay safe and keep our families safe, we have to worry about our own survival at the hands of those who are supposed to protect and serve. If that ain't a damn shame, I don't know what is. I'm frustrated. I need prayer, y'all, to just keep my mind in the place that it needs to be as we continue to fight and advocate. So please stand in solidarity with us. Show up tonight if you can. Protect yourselves. Take precautions. If you have children, try not to bring your children. That's my recommendation, because a lot of people have RSVP'd and we want to keep people safe, right? It'll be a peaceful protest as much as it depends on us. So keep us in prayer and keep standing strong in solidarity with us. So I'm going to turn off my live right now because the chief isn't out yet and my phone's about to die. But several of the news stations are here. If I can turn my phone back on and capture some, I will. Otherwise, just look for it online on social media. All right, I love y'all. We'll see y'all at 5 o'clock. Thank you to everybody who's a part of this and all the organizers who are making this happen as well. All right, love y'all. Bye.